Look good for the weekend plans. Live look right now out on the pier there. No swimming. You saw that sign. Lake Erie's going to be pretty choppy today. If your plans this weekend take you to area beaches, all right? We're going to have rip currents this weekend. What's a rip current? It's when the waves actually pull you out. You don't want that, all right? And even for good swimmers, you can't tend to get away from that. So stay out of the water, especially today. Tomorrow, I would probably advise that as well. Sunday may look a little bit better, but you know, the water temperature is 63. That's not exactly warm. It's getting there, but it's not exactly, you know, something you go dipping in. So stay out of the water this weekend if plans take you to the beaches. We're at 66 degrees right now. The Big Key is at dew point. It's down to 49. That's some really comfortable air that's worked in here as expected. There's our west-northwest wind. We do have some clouds floating through northeast Ohio, partly cloudy skies down to the south. Temperatures a lot more refreshing than yesterday at this time, right? We've got a 57 down in Dover, rest of us sitting in the 60s right now. The wind continues to be on the breezy side, especially near the lake. Remember, Lake Erie doesn't have a lot of friction as opposed to the land with trees and buildings, so that wind is just a free-for-all out over the lake. And when it comes ashore from the west, you get some decent gusts. We've seen that downtown. Dew points have come way down. This is air you can barely even feel, almost reminiscent of what you expect in the fall time, and that exists all across the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest. Really comfortable air. We're going to settle into this really over the next 5 to 6 days before that humidity comes back in a big time way next week. We'll show you that in the extended. Here's the low pressure. Get used to this. This is going to take up residency in the northern lakes for the next couple days. It will continue to spin. We're on the southern periphery of that. So we'll have some sunshine today. We'll also have clouds and we'll also have showers. Sounds like a lazy forecast, a little bit of everything, but kind of how yesterday afternoon went. We saw pop-up downpours and then the sun came out. That's how today's going to go as well. We've already had a few showers. Not a lot going on the radar right now, but that is expected to increase as we get into the afternoon, get a little daytime heating. Lake Erie is going to be a little choppy today, 3 to 5 footers, wind 15 to 25 knots out of the west, and there's your water temperature sitting at 63 degrees. So again, stay out of the water today. It's good to look at, you know, but there's that. In terms of your weekend, sunshine, late day clouds on Saturday looks great. We're going to be up near 80 degrees. Sunday cooler. We'll have a little bit of rain that moves through Saturday night into Sunday. Should get out of here pretty quickly, though. We'll be in the 70s on Sunday. Overall, looks like a beautiful weekend. We'll have low humidity around here as well. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. We'll walk you through the details. Here's your pop-up showers as we go throughout the day, especially this afternoon. Notice the sun in between. Temperatures in the low 70s. Overnight tonight, once we lose that daytime heating, we'll lose the showers. And we chill down tonight. In fact, we're going to get down into the 50s with mainly clear skies. Maybe some upper 40s on the big board tomorrow morning. I mean, that windows open maybe, or is it too cold to open the windows, right? Tomorrow looks great. Lots of sunshine making it into the 70s. There's your late day clouds, and eventually that rain will arrive. Long ranger forecast. Where do we go from there? Well, the humidity stays low until it doesn't. Next Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to get back to tropical levels. So enjoy this dry air while we have it. Eventually, we'll lose the low pressure to the north. There's your rain Saturday night and a Sunday. A little bit more rain on Monday with a cool hit of air. Some models keep us in the 50s for highs. And then next week, it's off to the races in terms of temperatures. It looks fairly dry as well. We'll watch this heat in the desert Southwest eventually build our direction. That Climate Prediction Center says below average precip next 8 to 14 days and above average temps. You can see it here in your Medina Country Club 7-day forecast. Cool on Monday and then up to 85 on Thursday. That comes with humidity making a return. And take a look at this wild video of the damage done in Muskingum County after an EF2 tornado tore through the village of Frazeysburg. Wind speeds were just over 130 miles per hour. 8 people were injured, 4 others taken to the hospital. Authorities have asked people to avoid the area. A temporary shelter in place has been set up at Frazeysburg's elementary school. And this was one of 3 tornadoes back on Wednesday down towards the Columbus area. Delaware County, Knox County, and Muskingum County all had tornadoes. Ohio continues to be one of the top tornado states on the year so far. Danita.